Welcome to Thunder Show and the freshest moments of the past week. This episode is all about composure, which we all often need to maintain. Although sometimes emotion helps you pull off incredible things too. Anyway, let's take a look. So, you're here, and your enemy is behind that wall. Seems like you're both safe, but neither one can hit the other. However, the Zrina has a secret weapon. And when you're playing rock, scissors, rocket, wall, rocket beats wall every time. Mr. Javier 77 simply slams one into the bricks and destroys the enemy Zis with overpressure. The enemy Huey hovering there looks so appetizing it's impossible to resist sending an ATGM at it. But the missile just flies and flies and never gets close to its target. Wait, maybe it's an illusion. Not a real chopper? The tanker must have arrived at the same conclusion, so they drop the guidance mid-flight, only to discover that they knocked down a completely real Mi-4. Our next winner's vehicle has lost its aiming mechanism, meaning their turret was stuck in its position, unable to move. And it was in close combat. And they were facing multiple enemies. Sounds like the time to say goodbye, but the players started sliding between the two hangars as if performing a peculiar dance. They even found some time for repairs. The waltzing resulted in 3 defeated enemies and a saved capture point. CREME Pod here recklessly attacks an SPAA, only to promptly lose half a wing to its volley. No biggie. The pilot has lost control over the plane, but managed to drop a bomb that skipped over the water, hopped over a rock, and dropped right next to the enemy. Well, technically speaking, it was another enemy, but it's still nice. Here's a gift from the other side. Dropping a bomb on a point is always pleasant, but some moments are much more satisfying than others. Here's Kaisu's case. They sent a hefty bomb at the enemies from 5 kilometers away and made a turn. It's all quiet down here so far, but that's just some calm before the storm. In only a few seconds, the area is devastated by an explosion. No less than 3 SPAAs are knocked out, together with 2 helicopters. Oh, the skies are much clearer now. And finally, let's take a look at live War Thunder. We'd like to check the missions tab this time because you can now play the Battleship game. Or more like a variation of it. It's a 6x6 grid, the coordinates use air balloons, and it works. There's even a referee option, like in a serious tournament. One more thing. We see some comments suggesting we divide the moments in our show into 2 categories. One about luck and the other about skill. But aren't these things really close every time? Of course, there's some unique cases where no one can actually make a big impact, but A, there's still a lot of fun, and B, the coolest moments almost always involve both skill and some luck. So, never give up, and let luck guide us all.